Hi students, in this video I'm going to continue to give you guidelines for my expectations for the different assignments due in this course and my suggestions for how to go about approaching them. We're going to begin this video with the writing assignments. These writing assignments, which you'll do about 7, mostly in the first half of the course. These are designed to help you write different components of the papers. And so in each writing assignment practices a different component, and then you'll bring all these components together in the papers that you write for the course. These writing assignments generally tend to be some of the more difficult assignments in the class. They require the greatest amount of critical thinking. So I advise you to leave yourself plenty of time to do this. These assignments, generally they're not assignments that you can rush. Some of them will be more like short quizzes, but most of them will be more like this. There'll be a document that you'll download, that you'll fill out, and then you'll submit it as an attachment. And I'm not going to go into too much detail into each specific writing assignment because I've provided video tutorials for most of these assignments as well. Not the ones that are multiple choice quizzes, but the ones that require the most critical thinking. I've provided a tutorial for those. I've made it small just in the interest of neatness, but you can just click here if you want to make it full screen. And so in these videos I kind of give you examples for how to go through the different assignments that make up the writing assignment part of this class. I hope this is helpful for writing assignments. As I say, 2 things to take away. 1, don't do these at a time when you're tired. You should do these at a time when your brains are active and fresh so you can think critically. And secondly, don't hesitate to ask me about these. These are probably, as I said, students generally find these the most complex assignments to work out. So don't hesitate to come and talk to me if you're unsure about what's required for a particular assignment. But also don't hesitate to use these videos as well. So we're going to talk about the essays. So you'll write, I think, about 5 or 6 essays over the period of this course. And these essays come up basically every other week. And they're, instead of having a midterm exam, they're a way for you to kind of consistently show me how you're integrating the material that we're learning in the class, how you're thinking about it. So every 2 weeks, you'll have a set of questions like this, and you'll write a 5-paragraph essay answering just one of the questions. So this isn't for each of the 3 body paragraphs, you're just writing, answering one of the questions. So it's 5 paragraphs, supposed to be somewhat in depth, not supposed to be on the level of a paper. As always, I've made the rubric available. I encourage you to study it. We pull it up now. You'll see that for the introduction, it's important that you kind of show me where you're going to go with the essay. It's important that you have a clear argument for your essay. And when you look at the different body paragraphs, it's important that you integrate material from the primary sources, the sources that we read for our discussion boards. Try and include them in your essays. You can see that takes you from a good essay, a good score, to a really great score. And also, make sure your examples are specific. Make sure you're using specific people, specific dates, specific places to support your examples. This approach is going to make your arguments the strongest. So specific examples, specific dates, specific people, and also try and include the sources that we read for our discussion boards. Okay, hope this is helpful for the essays and the writing assignments. I'm going to make one more video just about the paper for the class.